What's going on? What's going on? This your main man, KC for L King Self for Life Wrestling Takes. Yeah, we're going in. We're going in on Mr. Anthony Khan and company because I don't know what I was looking at yesterday. I really don't. I find it hilarious that everybody was complaining about last week's episode being trash. I'm like, no. I'll take last week's episode over this filth we got last night. I don't know when Tony and Mox are gonna wake the heck up and realize that this Death Riders bull job is just trash. It's completely trash. I'm sorry, man. Now, I've seen a lot of people complaining about the spot and, Moxley drove 11, because I know they was dealing with inclement weather, so he couldn't fly, so he drove 11 hours or whatever. I'm like, okay, but the storyline still sucks. I don't, you can, listen, I could commend him for that. He was consistent. He said, well, I got a match I got to do, but... And then the spot that everybody is going nuts about, the spot that where everybody was like, listen, let me tell y'all something. So there is a so-called wrestling that you can say was inspired from ECW, because the people that works in GCW, the stuff that you got in that matchup between Adam Copeland and Moxley, they do that on a regular basis. If that's your type of wrestling, I know you enjoyed everything you seen. So Adam Copeland been bringing around that doggone spike-looking toothbrush, because that's exactly what it looked like. It looked like a toothbrush with nothing but metal spikes coming out of it. That's what that thing looked like. Looked like a it looked like a spiked toothbrush. That's the best way I could describe that weapon. He been bringing that and running around with that thing, and so it got used last night. And Moxley's entire back went on that thing. And when Yuta and everybody ran in the ring to try to get that thing out of his back, it was stuck. It was literally stuck in his back, ladies and gentlemen. It was literally stuck. And so everybody got their takes on the whole situation. I'm like, look, do I mind that type of wrestling? No, I don't mind it. I really don't. I'm like, there's a place for it. Like I said, if that's your cup of tea, if that's what you like, by all means, But at the end of the day, regardless of the spot or not, last night's episode of Dynamite, y'all, was a complete afterthought. And I'm here to tell you, as much as I love Swerve, I'm one of the biggest. Listen, y'all know I represent for the foundational Black Americans that's in pro wrestling, and I represent for them hard. The main event of Dynasty is a waste of time. There is absolutely no effort in putting in investment into the storyline that him and Swerve about to try to there's no investment. I have no excitement. I don't, because we already know what's going. I told y'all what this is all about. This is all set up for Mr. Darby Allin whenever he gets done with this doggone Mount Everest bull jive. The right move was for Tony Khan and company to put it on Adam Copeland. I would have preferred. Listen, Swerve was losing. Look, it really didn't matter who Swerve faced at Dynasty. He was losing regardless. But I would have preferred him finding a way to lose. Finding a way for him to lose against Adam Copeland. I wouldn't have had a problem with that one. But this Death Riders crap is terrible. It's killing the company, man. I don't care what you hardcore Moxley heads have to say. It's killing the company. It's trash. It's terrible. I don't give a rat's behind about it. And the fact that we went out our way. Listen, Adam Copeland had everybody and their mama come out there to save the day, but it was a waste of time. And then out of nowhere, we got Dax turning on Cash. I really don't understand that at all. I honestly don't. I'm like, the last thing we need is FTR. Look, we already got broke up. Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. but now we're trying to break up cast and that I don't understand that. I really don't. But that's what we're doing. And unfortunately, even though the opening match was a great match, how many times I tell y'all all the time, anytime that boy Orange Cassidy opens the show, you know Dynamite is going to be hot garbage. It's going to be hot garbage, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to tell you right now. It's going to be hot garbage. And even the main event with whatever they was trying to tell with Megan. So the matchup was whoever won between Chris and Megan Bain gets Tony at Dynasty. That's what, I mean, it's been obvious. Everybody knows it was going to be Megan Bain. But the way how they went with it, and Tony was out there watching and she was on commentary, and, you know, I get what they was trying to do. They trying to bring some excitement and everything. And they, like I said, they really trying to they're trying to make this new Megan Bain girl, they trying to make her the new it woman. Like I said, Mariah May is chilling. She's on vacation right now. She's getting her body right. So we won't receive no Mariah May for a long time. The new young lady is who they're trying to break, you know, turn into a star or whatever. I understand that, but the way they went about it, it felt like the match was rushed. I'm sorry. It like her and Chris, whatever they was trying to do, and then, like I said, with all the bullshit crap that happened, and Penelope Ford coming out there screwing folk over, because that's why she lost. She lost because of Penelope Ford. You know, I get it. You're trying to have some to be continued. I get, you know, but it felt like they was rushed, and whatever they were trying to get across, it just didn't feel right. It just felt like they was just doing anything. And Mercedes was on the show. She went against that young lady, Billy. Billy almost won the match, but you already know the script. You know Mercedes won losing. Yeah, I mean, that just is what it is on that. MJF had a decent segment. He said he gonna address MVP's offer. He said the last time I had a squad, everybody turned on me. So I'll let y'all know where I'm going with this. But in the meantime, I'm still the top dog in this plan, in this company. Hangman got an opportunity to speak about his thoughts on everything going on. He still want to make sure that Swerve don't ever win the championship ever again and all this stuff. And he said he putting his name in the Owen Hart Cup tournament. There it is on that. We got a random match. My man AR Fox, dog. Listen, man, AR Fox be out here killing it, but he just keep getting fed to the wolves, and the biggest wolf right now is Ospreay. He got fed to him, and I you know, I'm like, I'm watching this, man. I'm like, I don't know how Food could come away and say that anything from this show was off the chain. Like I said, in the matchup, the Fatal 4-Way, Speedball Mike, Mark, Ricochet, and OC. Like I said, anytime Orange Cassidy opens up the show is going to be hot garbage. I'm telling you right now. Like I said, it was good that OC took a break, but even with him taking a break, you open your show with Orange Cassidy, the show is going to be hot garbage. It's just how it is. And so the match resulted in a double count out. Speedball Mike and Ricochet pinned everybody at the same exact time, resulting in a doggone triple threat. We're getting Ricochet versus Speedball Mike Bailey versus Kenny Omega for the International Championship. It's just 2 L's coming for the both of them. Kenny ain't losing, so this matchup should be a very good matchup. But yeah, outside of that, man, Dynamite wasn't even worth it. It was not worth it at all. It was garbage. It was just as bad as Monday Night Raw. I mean, it might have been worse. I'm serious. Listen, I thought Raw was bad outside of Fruity Pebbles, aka Sellout Karen. That's what I'm calling him. Sellout Fruity Karen. Like I said, man, to my hardcore AEW heads, y'all, listen, we got to keep it 100%. If I'm going to call Raw and WWE product trash, what you think I'm going to do when AEW drops garbage? You think I'm coming on here and putting the cape on for Anthony Khan, old clown behind? No, never. I ain't putting the cape on for none of these bozos, because both of them suck. They both of them trash right now. Trash, both of them. Anthony Khan with this obsession with this garbage Death Riders crap. That mess should have died last night. Instead, you got all the Death Rider clowns coming out there causing the distraction, just cheating they behinds. I'm like, would you kill this idiotic storyline? It's trash, man. It's trash. Man, I'm serious, dog. I look, y'all know me. I represent AEW all day, every day. But what they putting on is filth right now. It's filth. I'm not for the cake. Look, I can't do it. I'm a real one. Y'all know I'm a real one. I keep it 100% with y'all, man. I keep it 100%. I'm not going to come on here and be shucking and jiving for one company and then no, I can't do that. I ain't shucking and jiving for neither company. I can say if one company does good, I'll say they're doing good. If the other company's doing good, I'll say they're doing. If the others, regardless, if they both doing bad, I'm saying they're doing bad. I'm not going to come on here and put the cape on for one over there. I can't do it. You got the wrong one. When you come to Caseville King Self for Life Wrestling, it takes you gonna get the realest of the real. That's just how it is, man. Ain't nobody putting the cape on for nobody. We not, like I said, there's no what they say, no buck dancing allowed. Ain't no buck dancing allowed going on over here. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all know we got other cats that want to shuck and jive for one company over there. No. That fool Anthony Khan was snorting a little bit too much of that snow, if you get my drift. I was like, no. Thinking that this crap is off. That was pathetic, man. I'm sorry. It was pathetic. I'm serious, man. Like the so-called story progression that we got, and then Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne was the major reason why Adam Copeland retained, because the Death Riders got taken out by everybody, but Nick Wayne, who quote unquote is beefing with Christian Cage, came out there to quote unquote screw over Adam Copeland. I mean, it's like they just going back and forth on what they really want to do. Like, they not really staying consistent on what the story is that they want to tell. I'm like, TK and company, bro, what are y'all doing, man? Like, if you need, I keep saying it, if you need a professional Hollywood story clown to come through to help you along the way, bring their tails in there. You got plenty of money. It ain't like TK ain't got no money. He just throwing money around like a crazy person. Look at all the contracts he done bought out. So it's not like he ain't got no money to bring in some cats that know what they doing, that actually know how to tell some stories that make sense. We know the wrestling TV is for the storytelling. You're gonna get your great match. Listen, we know you're gonna put on great matches. Like I say, even with OC opening the show, the matchup, the match of Fatal 4 was a good match. It was a good match. The ending, I probably wouldn't have went that route. I probably would have just went straight Ricochet, but because Speedball just coming in here, I guess they wanted both of them. But, because I was like, ain't no way TK finna add. Like, TK loves draws. He love them. I'm telling you. It's like, all he know, hey, I got to do a draw. Like, no, you don't. You don't have to do a draw. You don't have to do a draw every time. You really don't. But that's Tony Khan for you, man. That TK always doing the silly stuff. I'm like, but, the bull dive he pulled yesterday, man, Moxley, I drove 11 hours, and I put this spike toothbrush in my back. This is great. You're going to love it. No. No, it's crap. It's bull jive, Mox. It's bull jive. And then, like I say, man, with my girl Mercedes, yes, I'm a Mercedes guy, but what she doing, man, is you want people to be invested in what you got going on. If you just run around here winning championships from other companies and thinking that you don't want to be Kenny Omega, it ain't working. It ain't working, Captain. It's not working. And like this coming from a hardcore Mercedes head. So I'm not a stan, but I am a fan of Mercedes. But I'm telling you the bullfish truth, man. What she doing right now, I was cool, but what she doing right now, it ain't popping. I'm just gonna put it. It's not popping. It's not popping. Collision. The only thing worth watching on Collision, I'm expecting Adam Cole to dethrone Daniel Garcia for the TNT Championship. And when you do that, please give Undisputed Kingdom a storyline with this TNT Championship. Give us a reason to care for a heel Adam Cole and company, because DG is just a little bit too cocky right now. I don't I really don't know what other story we can tell with DG, because it was there. MJF did what he could to get him over, but I don't know. And then the trios titles are on the line. You already know. Top Flight and them ain't winning. It's a done deal. They're not. And I believe my girl, I think this is part 3 between Julia Hart and Queen Armada. I think it's a rubber match. So obviously, you know they're gonna. You already know. So that's pretty much what's happening on Collision. But yeah, outside of that, man, Dynamite was garbage, y'all. Dynamite was hot garbage. It was trash. It was this week. Yes, it was garbage. Last week was very good. This week, hot garbage, trash. So I don't want to hear nobody in the comment sections or nobody on social media who be saying I be putting the cape on for no, ain't putting the cape on for him. No. Well, he just dropped straight up garbage. And Moxley, look, I commend him for driving 11 hours, because they was dealing with Ickler. It's funny how the last time they dealt with Ickler Weather, Tony Khan and company actually put on a off the chain episode. This particular time, they just didn't give a damn. They really didn't give a. They didn't give a rest behind about yesterday's episode. They really did. They honestly did. They just said, you know what? Hey, we're here. We're gonna put on a show. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, oh well. That's basically the attitude. That is the attitude that TK and company had, man. That is the attitude them circus clowns had. They didn't give a rat's behind. They didn't give a rat's behind about the show at all, man. And it's sad. It is genuinely sad, because I want this company to thrive. I want them to give a reason to why we watching week in and week out. But you just killed the main event of Dynasty. Swerve ain't winning squat, ladies and gentlemen. He ain't winning nothing. It's a waste of time. Look, I'm watching Dynasty, but when it comes to the main event, I ain't even paying attention, because we already know what's going to happen. We already know. We're stuck with this fool Moxley until freaking July, ladies and gentlemen. We are stuck with Moxley as the AEW World Champion until freaking July. Tony Khan don't give a rat's behind right now. He don't care. This is trash, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, Moxley, I hate to say it. You ain't Roman. Listen, the Tribal Chief storyline, it worked for 4.5 years. It worked. Now, what he doing right now, it ain't working. Because what I wanted was Rock and Roman. I don't give a dang about this triple threat that's going to happen at WrestleMania. Because obviously, if it ain't for a #1 contendership shot, they just fighting just to be fighting. But the previous 4.5 years that the Tribal Chief was running the thing, it was worth it. And guess what? It elevated the guy who's the current champion right now. Now, with him holding the championship right now, he ain't really doing nothing. But I can tell you this. With Fruity Pebbles actually turning heel with him as champion, that actually made Cody out to be something. But, like I say, Mox, you ain't Roman. I'm just calling it what it is. You ain't Roman. This foolishness, this Death Riders crap, it's trash. It's hot garbage. It is hot garbage, ladies and gentlemen. It is hot garbage. I'm serious. I'm sitting up here, I'm like, dog, I can't deal with it, man. I really can't, man. So, anyway, I'm here at work. Y'all already know what to do. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button and hop in the comment section. Maybe some of y'all thought Dynamite was off the chain. Maybe I got some hardcore AEW shoes that's follow me and they thought the show was off the chain. Or you like me and you say, you know what, Sal, I agree 100% with you, man. Show was trash. It's all garbage. Hit the comment section up. Tell me what you think. It's always a pleasure. Holla, shout out to my girl, Miss Ballet. I know I don't respond to all her comments. Shout out to Mama Ace Ariel. Shout out to that dude, what's my guy name? Oh my goodness. I am sorry, brother. You leave a comment every now and then. Man, listen, you know who you is. You know who you are, brother. You know exactly who you are. I appreciate all y'all. I think we just hit 505 subscribers. That is fantastic. Listen, we got to keep this thing going. Y'all already know what to do. I'll let you cat later. Holla at me.